Yeah, so I'm trying to see what this 1022 could chew. Out of the box, I had a hard time with it. Didn't really like to cycle everything. So I just decided to buy more and more ammo from different manufacturers to see where its sweet spot was. What I found was in the stock, this is the Ruger competition rifle that I did this with. But it seemed like all of this is, by the way, sorted by speed. This is all the subsonic loads. We get into quality as you come up the line, some prime and federal, and some nice 1200 foot per second range in here. So getting into your LR magnums for semi-autos up here, the faster stuff, and then really your hyper velocity things up here, uh, ranging from standard CCI to all the way up to LE. And what I found out of the box in the summary was that this Ruger stock competition rifle was really needing to be to get dependability out of it. I had to be in this area right here. There was nothing I can do about shooting the slowest load. The only thing I got really dependable under the sound barrier was this green tag. For some reason, no failure to feeds, ejection, nothing like. These were the best thing, and then I started to throw some aftermarket KIDD parts into the Ruger to see if I can get this rifle to accept more. And boy, did it ever. All these boxes were marked no go, and after doing the KIDD makeover, it was like everything was fair game again. So we are now getting ready to bench shoot some of this stuff so we could really see not only what's dependable, but what the barrel likes, and hopefully in the next few weeks we get a chance to put a summary together. Hopefully you could see your favorite ammo in here, or if you're interested in seeing what a 1022 can do. This is a video I'm making really because I wish I had seen something just like it. I knew what I was. I wish I knew what I was getting into before I got into a 1022, and you know how specific it could be to certain loads. But needless to say, we are in it, and we have a voodoo coming, and the voodoo is going to allow us to shoot all. We're going to have plenty of. None of this will go to waste. Just some of it, and a lot of it won't be any good in the competition stuff. So we did find. I could tell you some of the things we learned up to this point. This super hyper velocity stuff was great to cycle, wonderful, always shot, never loaded, never a problem. But out at 100 yards, you were all over the place with it. Some of these loads, the gun never liked before or after the KIDD makeover. Like I could never get any Winchester stuff to cycle in here, and I also did a Winchester subsonic all the way down to the other end. Nothing Winchester wanted to go through this gun before or after the makeover. The gun always had a really sweet spot for all of these magnums. Anything rated at 1200, 1250, gun would eat all that and all day long. Anything in CCI, for some reason, my rifle and a lot of other rifles I've read about just does not like that. I've tried that same stuff, and it might be the lot. I think one of these days when I'm at the range, I'll grab some from a buddy. But man, everyone shoots that, but the 1022 Ruger that I've got, which is the competition model, won't go through it. Again, fast. All this 1200 foot per second stuff, and even this prime, it loved prime. I didn't do any accuracy testing really up in here. I did some, but maybe a third of this. So this is really just about like what will the gun reliably cycle, and whatever I learned up to this point was doesn't like the really super fast stuff because it's not accurate. It likes this 1200. It's dependable, but I think if we skip down below the speed of sound, we're going to really start to see some serious accuracy. Like this stuff here, I don't think this is breaking speed of sound. I think this is still one of my favorites in the gun. The gun has always liked green tag. I don't think I've had one failure. It's really accurate. I keep coming back to this, and it loves all this LA. I didn't have this before the makeover, before the KIDD makeover, so I can only tell you now that after the makeover, it's taking pretty much everything I throw at it. Even I can tell you. So here's another thing I learned. So in the Ruger stock, wouldn't cycle that. and it wouldn't cycle that. And it wouldn't cycle that. So there are 3 subsonic loads. The gun didn't like any of them. After the makeover, I could say I'm probably at 95% perfect cycle failure, everything. Very, very, very little failure on that. Maybe 0 failures, or 1 out of maybe a couple boxes on this. So it's really, what a huge difference and all that. Still can't get any of that Aguilar subs to go. And again, Winchester no go on anything. So now that we got the gun cycling and we know, okay, well, the really fast stuff is not going to shoot that accurately, I might get lucky, and my voodoo might love some of this stuff as I hit different nodes. I'm hoping that this stuff has comes back again like an afterlife and surprises us in a bolt action. But that's where we are, and hopefully you're picking up some of this, and it'll help you through some of the things you're going to be seeing with one of your new 1022s. Well, thanks for checking it out.